Hello and welcome to your weekly tarot reading brought to you by Nicholas. This is for the week of August 25th through Sunday, August 31st. And I use the Zen Osho tarot deck to do these readings. And I basically just pull a card of the day, and it kind of gives you, just give interpretations for what the day will be like individually, and kind of like what the synergy between the cards will mean for the week. Why would you ever want to use tarot to kind of do this? I mean, in all reality, every day we use insights and thoughts to predict what a day will be like, what's happening. What I find to be honestly true about divinationary practices are you gain these insights about the day. They're very, very helpful to set the tone in an individual minutia kind of day-to-day thing, but also set the tone for the week and kind of like how would you want to approach that week. So to me, it gives a lot of insights and revelations, and it makes me think of things that I might not otherwise have thought. I think the Osho deck is a beautiful and wonderful deck. I think it seems like it's derived kind of from the Thoth deck, or their kind of rule of thumb, because there's an extra card added to it like the Thoth deck. In the Osho deck, you have the Master, which is kind of outside the bounds of anything or everything. It's kind of like you've reached this enlightened state, and what you're going to do is going to be blessed in that time. You get that. It's a very auspicious reading. With the Rider-Waite deck, it's just a little bit different. You don't have that extra card. And also, with the Thoth deck, like the Osho deck, why they're similar is because you get these words on the bottom of the card, which the Thoth deck has on the minor arcana cards. Well, I don't know, just has words for different things, so that is not present in the Rider-Waite deck, and it is on the Osho deck, and I know it's present on the Thoth deck. But anyway, so without further ado, this is for Monday. I'm going to just cut the cards one last time and just spread them over. This is from Monday the 25th. The first card we get is the Mind. This is the Knight of Clouds, and yeah, definitely Monday is starting off in our head. And it's actually, if you watched last week's video for the tarot spread, Sunday ended with schizophrenia, so it's kind of like there's some head stuff going on, and it's continuing into Monday. 7 is projection, 7 of water. Now, 7 in astrology, to me, is a relationship house. It's a relationship card. And then come Wednesday, you have the 2 major arcana card, Inner Voice. What a beautiful card. Just, unity, connectiveness, that receptiveness, working together. Thursday, we have Innocence, another major arcana card. This is the 29 card and of the deck. It's kind of when things are coming around to their, right? Oh no, not 29. That's 10. That's the 19th card. Sorry. You can tell it's Friday and I am exhausted. So that was Thursday. This is Friday. Oh, another major arcana, Beyond Illusion. Another major arcana, Saturday, Completion. And our final card, Sunday, the Queen of Water, Receptivity. Alright, now, there's 22 major arcana cards in a deck. There's 79 cards specifically in this deck. And so you might want to say there's almost like 23 major arcana cards in this deck. And in a 7-day period, we're getting 4 clusters in a row of major arcana cards. So to me, what that is saying is there's some big growth, big life purpose stuff going on, big decisions to be made, and big things to do. But what it all comes down to is by Saturday, there's some level of completion within it all. So, I mean, quite simply, with these cards, you don't have to even read too much into it. I mean, you can just take the words themselves. So if you develop this 4-part story starting on Wednesday with the major arcana cards, Tuesday you're listening to your inner voice and you're creating this unity. You're really connecting with both sides of yourself, your masculine, your feminine, and it's kind of like that schism in your brain when they're talking about drawing from the right side of your brain, creativity. Well, it's joining the right side with the left side and having that unity. And then the next day you kind of have that epiphany and you reach that Innocence card. And this is just sinking. To me, this man's looking at this, the cricket and it's the lotus or whatever it is, locust, and praying mantis, maybe that's what it is. And he is, long story short, finding the joy in the innocent. He's seeing how life is all around him. He's seeing how life is one giant cycle. He may be dying, but the joy lives on in everything that exists. So it's yet that kind of even more of an epiphany state of just going beyond. And then you get on to the beyond illusions. And that's being able to see through anything. That's being able to see, that's doing the right thing, the right way, the right time, every time. That's being able to make the right moment without any of the gunk or monk of social conditioning, of reliance on concepts. It's just you being into yourself and really embodying yourself and letting that blossom. And by the end of the week, whatever these revelations are coming to, or it's coming to this beautiful conclusion. With the 21 major arcana card. And from that, you end on the receptivity, which is a very healing, the Queen of Waters, all energy is flowing so vibrantly. Like there's all these tracks of energy throughout her, and they're just flowing at the most peak in the optimum way. So this is a rejuvenating week, and we're getting into that Virgo energy when things are starting to take shape. This dovetails really well into what I've been talking about last week with this fire-water energy. Now this fire-water energy is going to have to, we've been using it to bring spirit, bring intention, to use our intuition, to use our water side together. And it's kind of been chaotic, and it's kind of been boiling over, and it's been going one way and another way, and we've set these intentions and we're doing these things. Finally, some tangible things are starting to happen with these major arcana cards coming out. And these things aren't small things. These are life-changing things. These are bigger events that are starting to happen. And you're going to look for the first sign. You're going to have that inner peace on Wednesday with that inner voice card. You're going to have to listen to yourself. You're going to have to bring that unity. But the day starts out Monday and Tuesdays. I always keep saying, Dan Millman says the way of the spiritual person is, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Monday you're going to be in your mind. It's going to be that typical case of the Mondays. Like Office Space, the big quote on that. And then Tuesdays you're going to be having these projections. So 7 relationships, and this card shows a man and a woman looking at each other, and so you're going to be trying to diffuse your problems. People are going to be trying to diffuse their problems onto something else, into someone else. They're going to be projecting their problems in their world onto something else, and that's the possible pitfall on Tuesday. It's really good to get these so-called negative cards and see them and experience them, because they are like little warnings. They are little things that you need to take heed to and realize, and you can get some great advice from it. I mean, be wary of people trying to project their problems on you, and also watch yourself and make sure that you're not doing that to others. That's kind of the warning and practical, tangible thing of the day. But overall, once we get past this hump of Monday and Tuesday, we're in the home stretch of these great auspicious cards. So this is a great uplifting spiritual week. I mean, I can't fake, 4 major arcana cards in a row. Something important that you're doing needs to be addressed. If you start going back into the non-important things in your life, if you start getting distracted by, the fad of the moment that's coming up in your life, like, oh, I really need to take out, you might want to ignore something basic and remedial in your life and make sure that you're doing something more intentful and purposeful for your life purpose, because that's what these cards are all about. So maybe, Wednesday's take out the trash day, and Thursday is wash your car day, ignore those chores if it means you're going to have an opportunity to do something that's for your life purpose. So don't ignore your life purpose, especially with all these good cards, especially if you're watching this video before the week starts and you're getting this message in time to actually receive it. So I can't say that enough. And then Sunday is going to come in, and you're receptive to all that energy. You're receptive to all those blessings that came around, and everything's going to be flowing just how it should. And it's a very healing and rejuvenating card to have on Sunday. So I am very, very, it looks like a great week. It looks like a very developmental week. You just got to get through Monday and Tuesday. Monday being the mind, Tuesday being this projections. All right, my name's Nicholas, and I hope you enjoyed that weekly tarot reading. Thanks.